Hey, Happy New Year. Welcome to 2022. And I believe you started spending time with the people that you cherish the most. And so am I. And I'm looking forward to having more of such memories in 2022. And for me to make that happen, I have to sit down and write my business goals. And previously, when I was writing my business goals in 2021 and before that, one of the biggest things that I was having a lot of things on my vision board, on my goals list, where whenever I was looking at it, I was entering into my dreamland, thinking of assuming I was living that life. And it's cool. I'm not saying that I'm not against that. It's cool, but it was not working for me because it was kind of distracting and I was spending a lot of time in my dreamland. And I'm not doing much in the present reality to make sure that I live. I make my dreamland into my reality. And I especially want to change that fact in 2022. And it's kind of scary for me to start publishing my goals here because I never did it. And it's I'm super looking forward to that. And with that said, let's plan the shit out of 2022. Hey, welcome to the channel. It's all about marketing, mindset, and lead gen. Let's get started. When I was planning my goals, the one thing that I saw that was happening back in 2021 and all the goals that I set before this was there were goals that I there were goals on my vision board that I personally do not believe in. So I want to kind of set my goals that are simple and I want to kind of set my goals that are realistic. So these are the two rules all my goals should abide by. When it comes to simple, if I cannot explain my goal in 30 seconds or less, it is not my goal, which means that I need to get more clarity in myself so that I can communicate it more effectively outside. And that is what I mean by rule of simplicity. Like it should be simple if I cannot explain it in happening. So the second rule that all the goals should abide by is I should personally believe in them. If let's suppose if I have a goal that says that I want to own like $2 million of worth of real estate property, I personally do not believe in that happening, especially in 2022. Down the line, I do not care about down the line. All I need to focus is like what's happening right now, and because that is the only factor that I can control at this point of time. So I do not care what happens 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line. No, I do not care. I want to focus on now and this year for the next 6 months to 1 year. That's it. And you might agree with this, you might not agree with this, but that's completely cool. That is how I'm seeing. That is one thing that I'm tweaking to make sure that I achieve the result. I achieve the goals. I generate results from my goals that I set for myself. Cool. So with that said, these are the two rules all my goals should abide by. If they do not abide by this rule in happening, it's not coming onto my goals list. So with that said, there are two different sections when it comes to goals. There is life, there is relationship, there is health, and I do not want to be talking about that at this point of time. I'm only going to talk about business goals, money goals, financial goals, whatever you want to call it. So that is the only section that I'll be talking about it in this video. And when it comes to my business goals, there are four goals. And to be more specific, one is a financial goal, money goal, and the remaining three are focused based goals. And because that was the one thing that was missing in 2021, especially when it comes to goals focus. When it comes to focus, there are three sections in it. The very first one is focus on offer. The second one is focus on funnel, and the third one is focus on traffic. So have you ever experienced this? Let me know. Like I was creating a lot of offers. I was creating a lot of funnels. I was testing a lot of traffic sources like Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Facebook organic, YouTube organic, Facebook group, creating a Facebook group. And that's a lot of stuff. Like I had to go through a lot of learning, and it was kind of daunting. I was consuming a lot of energy from myself, and I was not moving much faster. So I said that I going to focus on only one funnel. I'm going to focus on only one offer, and I'm going to focus on only one traffic source. And the traffic source is YouTube. And there is a reason for it's a strategic move that I decided that I'm going to focus on YouTube. And I'll be creating a video completely dedicated towards that, on why I chose YouTube of all the things. And the second one is one offer. I already have created a bunch of offers, and I just clubbed all of them and created one offer out of it, which is going to be my agency offer for course creators, where I'll be helping them create content on social media platform, on one specific social media platform, especially YouTube. And that's where my focus is. So I want to help course creators on YouTube. And And I'm going to help them personally, coach them on offer creation strategy and launch strategy for their course. If they have already launched it, that's cool. And when I've created this offer, I've created a customer avatar for this, which is not the people who are starting out, and these are the people who have already launched their course and who have saw results and want to take their course launch to the next level, and or want to establish their credibility in the marketplace through content. And that is the one offer that I'm going to focus on for the next 1 year. And that's awesome. And one funnel, and this is a funnel that I'll be walking through. Like I'm going to create content, and I'll be driving traffic towards call, like phone funnel, and I'll be making sales. Simple. If I cannot explain that in 30 seconds, dead. So yeah, content, traffic, drive traffic from content to funnel, and schedule a call with them and make serve them. That's it. Simple. That's my goal. And when it comes to this, I want to have by it's completely cool to have this, but I want to know what the revenue that I would be making by focusing on this. And the revenue that I want to make the revenue that I want to generate is 6 grand per month. And the one thing that I previously was not considering was, if I make 6 grand, I was assuming that I would keep 6 grand. No, not happening. The government, we need to pay taxes for the government. So I'm going to include that factor as well, where I'm considering if I make 6 grand, I have to pay 2 grand in taxes on a monthly basis. I'm keeping 2 grand aside to pay taxes for the government. So if I make 6 grand, I keep 4 grand. And out of 4 grand, I'm going to keep 1 grand in my business for my business expenses and stuff, and 3 grand for my personal. It's where I get paid. And I kept my business sleek for a reason, lean business model. And yeah, if I want to expand it, if I want to expand my business or scale my business, yeah, all I would do is like onboard another client based once I will only consider that conversation only after I reach the 6 grand per month goal. If I do not meet that, I'm not even going to think about it. All my focus would be like create more content, get more traffic, and get more sales. That is a whole funnel that I'll be walking through as well. So yeah, these are the 4 goals. Like focus, when it comes to focus on the offer, focus on the funnel, focus on the traffic source, and the revenue goal that I set for myself. So yeah, that is the whole goal for 2022. And if you're a course creator who has already launched your course and now want to leverage YouTube to get more traffic to your funnel or get more conversions on your offer, then there's going to be a link down below where you can actually schedule a call with me directly, not my team, with me. And I'll be helping you to create more content, and I'll be helping you to create your offer and create a launch strategy specifically for your offer. If you already launched it, let's plan a different strategy to launch the same thing again in a different marketing angle. So with that said, yeah, go down below, schedule a call with me, and we'll be looking forward to scheduling talking to you. Cool. That's it. See you in the next video.